Hey guys, break here. If you're like me and you're new to Lost Ark, you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed, to say the least. That's okay. Don't worry, I get it. Me too, man. There's a lot to unpack here, and as a new player, if you're trying to get to level 50 as fast as possible, it definitely helps to just be as comfortable with your settings quickly. So, first things first, changing your movement from left click to right click. This is something that definitely bothered me a lot, and I'm glad that I figured out how to change before I got too far into the game. So, what you have to do is open up your game menu, which you're going to do by pressing escape, and then you're going to click on settings, and then you are going to click on hotkeys, and then basic controls. And now here, about 4 down, we have attack with right click. So this is going to start off checked when you first open your menu. I have already unchecked it, so you are going to want to uncheck it. And that, as you can see, is going to flip your movement key and your attack key. So you can't change these otherwise unless you use a macro or something outside. But within the client, you just have to uncheck or recheck to get the setting that you want. So now that that's done, next up, some other handy hotkeys that you should probably know that will just make your journey through the game a lot smoother. First up, auto run. Auto run is very helpful, so you don't have to keep clicking all over the place while you're moving. Auto run is going to be used with T. So you can see auto move activated, and I press T and my character is just moving freely. That allows you to do some other things while you are moving throughout the map. Just makes for smoother movement overall. Of course, you can just cancel auto run by pressing T again. So no big deal if you want to cancel it. Next up, obviously, you want to be able to access your inventory. You saw me open it just before. Inventory is going to be opened obviously with I for inventory. It's an easy one, obviously. Don't mind me, I like to keep my inventory a little bit organized, so that's why it looks like this. But inventory, and then within your inventory, it's important to remember that you do have some other inventories inside of here. You have your pet inventory, you have your regular storage, which this is all going to be for these, for example, are stronghold and trade skills. So you can see my stronghold storage, my foraging storage, my logging, mining, hunting, and so on and so forth. And these are obviously crafting skills, and this is for my stronghold. So you can see I've got 60 wildflowers, and you know, the ones I don't have are just empty. Same thing applies to sailing as well as rapport things. So just if you're ever looking for those, it's just, you know, same key, you press I to open your inventory, and then you have some sub menus inside of here. Next up, we have our combat skills. It can be, I know starting out the game, when you first level up, you get this little plus here, and you just click on the plus, it opens your menu, and then you're like, I'll come back to that. You close it, and then you, oh crap, how do I open that menu back up again? So all you have to do is just press K. K opens up this menu. You can set presets if you want, but this is just how you open up the menu. So yes. Next up, if you're looking for quests, all you have to do is just press J for your journal. You can see completed quests as well as quests that you currently have in progress. If you're looking to abandon a quest, say you have too many, 20 is the max number of quests that you can have. So if you are looking to drop some quests to pick up another quest that you do want, all you have to do is just click on the quest and then abandon it. And then you'll just confirm. And then now you have room for more quests. So I know I tend to just accidentally pick up a whole bunch of side quests. As you can see, I didn't intentionally pick up any of these side quests, and they kind of just flood you when you're mashing through dialogue. Sometimes a quest holder will give you a main story quest, but then you keep, you know, mashing through their dialogue, and they assign you a side quest as well. So that's how you get rid of those. So next up is your life skill menu. To open that, you just press L. This, I'm not going to lie, I have not really found a use for yet, but I figured it's probably helpful to put here, because if you want to look at your life skills and check what thresholds you need to hit before you get certain things, I guess that's what the use for is actually. So there you go. As well as some details and just, you know, how close you are to leveling up. So if you're wondering if you want to get your foraging, for example, to level 4, 5, 6, whatever the hell, so you can see how far along you are, and you can just click quickly like this to check your other ones. I guess not, you have to click this way, but epic tutorial. All right, Next up, your gathering UI. To transition into your gathering UI, all you have to do is just press B. There we go. I am in the stronghold, so it is also going to toggle from my main combat UI to my stronghold UI, which allows you to do various things within your stronghold, such as the placement of certain items, as well as general management, and some other things. But once you press B again, it'll bring you to your trade skills, or sorry, your gathering UI. And if you are in the overall just general world, all you have to do is just press B once and it will flip that menu. Next up is your friends list. If you're like me and have 10 billion friends all playing the game, and you want to see how they're doing, all you have to do is just press U, and that will pop open your friends list. You can see your requests, your friends, your blocked, recent, and so on. You can sort by online players. You can add friends, add a group, all that fun stuff. You can go to their strongholds. But yeah, that's how you do that. And in a similar vein, if you are looking to open up your guild menu, all you have to do is hold down Alt and then press U. And there you go. That pops up your menu for your guild. Make sure to always do your dailies. Donate silver. Gold you can hold on to because gold is a little bit rarer right now. But silver, definitely make sure you donate every day. You get these bloodstones, which I don't know what they're for yet, but we'll get to that in another video, I guess. This is just some good beginner stuff. So next up is your roster XP. Roster XP is great to remember to claim because you're going to press O to open this menu. And as you level up your roster XP, you're going to get various little bonuses. They're not that major, but, you know, it's just good to pick up, you know, +5 strength, dex, intelligence, and so on for each level. You can see it changes, obviously, and on certain different thresholds like 10 and 20 and so on, you get special things also. And this goes all the way up right now to 250. I wouldn't worry about that, though, right now, because that's going to take a little while to get to. Next up is our adventurer book. To open the adventurer book, you just have to press N, and that's going to show you your various sort of progress through the world that you're currently in. If you're a completionist, this menu is going to be a lot more important to you than if you're just trying to get to level 50 like I was. You can go back and fill out a lot of this stuff, but you can see there's various rewards you get for completing those. Just important to remember, you can only claim these once, so make sure you do claim them on the right character. So, just some other things that you might want to know. A funny little thing you can do is change your cursor color. To do that, you just press left control, and then you can use your scroll wheel, and you can see you can cycle through all these different little mouse colors. So, you know, that's just a fun little thing to do, I guess, while you're waiting. So just some other fun facts and things that I guess are important to keep in mind. So your titles are actually going to be cumulative. So all the bonuses they show actually do apply. So for example, this destruction title, it earns +1 strength. And I don't actually need to keep this equipped to keep that strength. So once you unlock a title, they do stack. So you can see this is my total virtue points gained through titles. So it does add up all of the points that you get from all your different titles. So for example, bounty adds 1 strength, and that is always going to be added on here, even if I don't have it equipped. So you can be your beautiful turtle, you can be your whatever you want, your heartthrob Danny, or, you know, new demon, or any of that fun stuff, as well as just slapping on any of these complete titles that you unlock. If your goal is just going to be to level fast, you can definitely focus exclusively on your MSQ. Red quests are great for roster XP, but they're definitely not necessary to level. I focused pretty much exclusively on the MSQ. I did a little bit of gathering here and there just because my monkey brain saw a flower and wanted to pick it up. But if you just focus on your MSQ, you'll get to level 50 right around the end of the first block of story. So don't worry about doing side quests and stuff unless you want to. Obviously, it's up to you however you want to do that, but you don't have to. So within your combat skills, there's a system called tripods. Tripods are really cool because essentially they're modifiers for your skills. So if we just pop open our combat menu here with K, we can see, for example, with double slash, I have 3 tripods unlocked. It is level 10. So you can see the different modifiers. So my first one is shoulder strike, which allows me to move 2 meters forward. And then also bashes foes, inflicting 10% basic skill damage. You can see that for the first tripod, there's 3. For the second one, there's 3. And then for the third one, there are only 2 options. The amount that they change your skills vary by skill, as well as the usefulness. But it's important to just read up on these and figure out what skills you want to do what with. Which brings me to my next point, that you can just totally respec whenever you want, as long as the skill is off of cooldown. So if I just use my double slash, I can't change around the tripods until it's off of cooldown again. But you can totally feel free to change these however you want, as well as removing or adding points to whichever skills. So that is extremely helpful if you feel like you're not liking how a skill is working for you at the time. It's very flexible, and you can do whatever with it. It's good to know that your different thresholds for your tripods are first one is going to be, so if I remove all my skill points here, it'll show you actually. The first one's going to be 4 points, so I just put 4 points in here, and we have our first one unlocked. And you can see that the required points to level up your tripod do increase as you level them up, so just keep that in mind as you're leveling. But the next one is going to be at level 7, which is 20 points. And then finally, our last one is level 10, which is going to be 48 points. It starts to get a little expensive, I know, but it is worth it to funnel all of your skill points into one skill at a time, instead of trying to spread out like level 4 for all your 8 skills that you have, and then level 7 for all 8 skills that you have, because you get these crazy awesome modifiers at level 10, and it's just, I feel better to figure out what you want. So in total, you can have 4 level 10 skills, and I believe 3 level 7 skills. Let me just confirm. 3 level 7 skills, yes. So you get 4 level 10. So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 7 skills at level 50. So just keep that in mind as well when you are building your character. Obviously, as I said, you can respec whenever you want, but just remember that. So if you have got your hands on a crystalline aura, it is very important to remember that you can use those effects that are active. One of the great things that are active are that your pet actually has some various functions. So what we're going to do is hold down control and then click on them, whichever your movement key is, and then we just click on pet functions, and we can see that it pulls up all these various menus that the pet has access to. Personal storage, market, mail, repair, and repair tools. So just keep that in mind. If you ever want to save some time instead of having to run around the major cities, you can just open up your pet's inventory, or your pet functions rather, and repair your stuff, move your stuff to storage, go to the market, or check your mail. So just remember that. Lastly, if you have any other questions, comments, requests, or anything else, just feel free to let me know. Leave a comment below. I'd like to make more of these. Obviously, I'm new to the game. I'm learning with you guys, but I figured I would put this information out there because I have seen some general confusion, either from myself, my friends, or my guildmates. So I figured I would sort of put this all together so that it's easier to find in one location. I'm having an absolute blast with Lost Ark so far, and I would love to make more of these, so let me know what you think. If you're on the Una server, feel free to add me. I'll see you around if you are. If you're not, maybe I'll see you in PvP. But otherwise, yeah. I'll see you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know. Bye.